Hello, I've coined a new expression for people that scam innocent women on dating services when all they're looking for is a hookup, but they pass themselves off as looking for a relationship. And I'd like to call it hookup scams. And hopefully it'll catch on because there's a lot of application for the term. So, an example that I have right here, I've gotten involved with probably three or four people on dating sites just this year, and two of the three turned out to be married, and both of them had passed themselves off as single. And it's very frustrating to wind up spending 3 months getting to know somebody and getting involved with them and have them say all along, yeah, I'm separated, I'm getting divorced, this, that, and the other. And then when nothing happens, you finally try and nail them down and they say, I will never break up my family unit, I will never get a divorce. It's like, well, why didn't you tell me that 3 months ago? It's very frustrating. We need to expose these people. It all still falls under the definition of scam because a scam, according to Webster's dictionary, is a dishonest scheme or fraud. And trying to find somebody to date and eventually have sex with when you're still married to somebody else is as dishonest and schemy and fraudy as you can get. So let's call them hookup scams. So this guy actually reached out to me on Silver Singles where I had a profile. And on Silver Singles, they don't even ask your marital status. So you can't find out if they're divorced, widowed, separated, never married, single, or whatever their status is. They don't even ask for it. And I complained to Silver Singles about that as I was reporting this guy and trying to get him kicked off the platform, which I don't know if they kicked him off or not. And they said, well, as part of the terms and conditions when they sign up, that they're required to say that they're looking for a relationship and available. And it's like, yeah, and so I went and tried to create a new profile. And I did not find that anywhere where I was agreeing to that. So nobody agrees to that. And it doesn't matter if they do, they totally don't enforce it. So here's a little bit more detail on this guy's profile. And if you look under Scott's strengths, it's how honest he is, how romantic he is, how he values all these core values that normal people would have that weren't cheating on their wives. And then when you look on the right hand side where it says a little bit about Scott, he says he's relaxed to have been getting out of a 30-year failed relationship, which really strongly implies that he's ending the relationship. But he did not end it, and to this day, he's just as married can be. And that's after he dragged my heart through the mud for 3.5 months. I will never forgive this guy. I hope he gets the karma that he's sown. I hope it comes back to him. But what goes around comes around. He'll get his back eventually. Okay, so here's a little bit more fluff that this guy wrote. He's looking for a connection to God and how he's all religious. And the whole thing just reeks of a scam once you know what to look for. But when you first read it, you think, oh, this guy is just what I'm looking for. Forget all those other scammers that were on there. This guy is the real thing. We'll get married and have a white picket fence and live happily ever after. But what I did not know for 3 months was he had no intentions of getting divorced. And when he talks about just getting out of a 30 plus year relationship, and looking forward to what the future holds, he strung me along in a major way, and I deeply resent it. And if I can save one other person from being strung along like that, I'm going to do it. So here's a little bit more of his fluff. I feel rejuvenated after releasing the stress of a struggling marriage. I am happy and hopeful for what the future holds for me. I am kind, generous, affectionate, and compassionate. My wit is quick and my curiosity is endless. And it's just more of that fluff that you read it and you just think, man, this is the guy that is going to make all that searching worthwhile for. So that's all I've got to say. I just wanted to show you what this guy did. And I'm not the only one because he told me towards the end that he was seeing other women too. And there's no place he would have met them other than online. So he's doing this across the board to just anybody. So he just goes on his phone and contacts people, and the ones that contact back, he gets involved in a relationship with and leads them to think that he's single. So watch out for this. It's just one more thing to watch out for in the world of scams. If you made it this far, thanks for watching the video. I appreciate it. Check out my military romance scams tape to get more information on that as well. Thanks again for watching. Bye for now. Good luck with the hunt.